Alright. I think my point was entirely lost on just about everybody with my first video on this subject. After reading the comments that have come in, all of them, I've come to this conclusion. Maybe I wasn't entirely clear. Maybe I was speaking too much in innuendo. I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't direct enough in what I was saying. I think that some people have decided that I'm on the side of Canada, and other people have decided that I just simply hate Saudi Arabia. Some people, it seems, have come under the very mistaken idea that I have any fucking clue at all what I'm talking about. Ever. All I know is what I know. That's why I wind up making 3, 4, sometimes 5 videos on subjects whenever they're very divisive. Because all I have is what I have right off the bat. I'm trying to get a conversation started, right? And I did. And I think there was education that was had and growth. But of course, not everybody is deciding to follow along with my channel as I continue to make videos on the subject. Some people are just watching the one video, and that's as far as they're getting. They're not seeing the growth. So, in my first video talking about Canada and the argument that's going on with Saudi Arabia, it may have come off that I was very much on Canada's side. This is not the case. Far from it. I think Canada is fucking stupid for what they've done. It's dumb. These are Saudi Arabian people being arrested for committing Saudi Arabian crimes in Saudi Arabia. It's up to them how they decide to deal with their criminals and who they decide their criminals are. One of the things I love about Donald Trump, he is not quick to jump into a war to defend some foreign peoples when they're having foreign problems in their foreign lands. I think it's awesome that he's decided to say, in Canada, you decided to pick this fight, you fucking fight it then. I thought that would be clear when I kind of made Canada out to be the drunk girl in the bar that picks fight with people and then looks around like, you're all going to help me, right? No! You picked this fight. You gotta fight it. I also thought that I had made it abundantly clear when I said that the only way for this to be solved is either A, to convince the Saudi Arabian people to rise up against their government, which isn't going to work and is fucking stupid, or B, to get everybody involved into a world war wherein we all decide that Saudi Arabia is bad people and they all need to go. Again, that is fucking stupid. The last thing we need is another world war. The last thing we need is another goddamn war. Get it? And here's the kicker, right? If you'd watched beyond the first video, and beyond the second video, and watched the third video, where I look into all of the reform that's going on currently in Saudi Arabia, you'd come to the conclusion that everything that Canada's fucking talking about that they want is already happening. So, I'm not on Canada's side. I'm not on Saudi Arabia's side. I'm still on my side, as it's always going to be. I'm an American. I don't think we should be involved. If Saudi Arabia decides to invade Canada, I don't think we should be involved. If they decide to bring that shit a little bit more south, well then that's a fucking problem. But right now it's between Canada and Saudi Arabia. And Canada's fucking stupid, and Saudi Arabia's gone way over the top. That's it. I think I can make that criticism. Canada did something fucking dumb. Saudi Arabia decided to cut all contact. I don't think either of those are good situations. But it's certainly within Saudi Arabia's right to do that. And who am I to fucking judge? I don't know if you realize this or not, but you're watching me on YouTube. I'm sitting in my apartment. I don't even have a sweet backdrop. I got a fucking flag that everybody loves to criticize me about. Is fucking Christmas present. Somebody sent it to me for Christmas. And if you don't know what Kekistan is, it's a fucking joke. It was started as a joke. It's always been a joke. You people made it a serious fucking thing. I still have Christmas cards up. The reason I still have Christmas cards up is because fans were nice enough to send them to me, and I just don't really want to take them down because fans were nice enough to send them to me. And I think that's awesome that I can sit here and make videos on YouTube and people will decide to send me Christmas cards for it. I've got things I'm not even allowed to talk about anymore and a whiteboard with a stick figure drawn on it. If you're listening to anything I have to say about fucking anything as if I am coming off as the grand poobah of truth, you have mental problems. And you need to look into that. I'm a dude on YouTube. Yeah, I'm talking out of my ass. I'm always talking out of my ass. I am not the fucking authority, nor should I be seen as the authority, nor should anybody else on YouTube, and I'm talking about Fox News, CNN, and all the rest of them as well. None of us should be seen as the fucking authority on anything, because none of us fucking are. So, I hope this helps to clarify my position. I think Canada's fucking moronic. I think it was dumb that they decided to pick this political fucking argument against a country who's got their own laws, just like every country, and has their own people, just like every country, and decides to hold their people accountable to their laws, just like every country. I don't know what the fuck these guys... I don't even know the names of the people that were imprisoned. I certainly don't know what the fuck they did. Don't care. It has nothing to do with me. I'm just commenting on the shit. And all I know is what I know. And I'm not particularly boned up on world politics everywhere. It's not my job. I just see videos and then I go, that's fucking stupid. And I talk about it. That's it. That's what I do. Alright? And finally, I made a video wherein I addressed people who were commenting to me, and I said, look, if you want to educate me, educate me. But just making a comment saying, you're wrong, it doesn't fucking educate me. That gives me your opinion. You think I'm wrong. Okay, don't care. Give me something to work with. One guy rose to that request and said, okay, you want something to work with? You want to see what people have to say? You want to see somebody who actually knows what's going on in Saudi Arabia? Watch this video by the foreign minister. And I watched it. And I thought it was great. I thought it was so great that I decided to look into everything he was talking about. And then I made a video talking about how great I think Saudi Arabia is starting to turn out to be. But of course, that doesn't get as many views as Canada versus Saudi Arabia, because me talking about the wonderful reform that's going on in Saudi Arabia, well, who gives a shit about that? We should just shit on everybody because everybody's doing things that we think is fucking wrong. None of you are along for the ride of growth, and that disturbs me greatly. So I'm going to title this in exactly the same way that I titled the first video, which is getting so much play and so much hate from everybody, by the way. I've looked at the statistics. Now I'll have to maybe do that someday and show you where all the dislikes are coming from. Because it seems that I have made great strides in unifying Canada and Saudi Arabia, both in hating me and thinking that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. No shit. So, I'm going to title this the same way. I'm going to tag it the same way. I'm going to link this in the fucking description. And I'm going to pin a comment that has this link to this video in the fucking first video so that maybe somebody will give me the benefit of the doubt to, I don't know, pay attention to what's happened in the week or so since I made the first fucking video. Yeah, you crazy fucking thought. Like, it's so fucking infuriating. And none of the comment. One person gave me one helpful comment. Every other fucking comment that's been given, not helpful. It's just talking about what an asshole all of us Westerns are. Well, okay, that's great. You're really gonna get people on your fucking side when your response to me being super critical of fucking Canada for being morons, which I thought I had made amply clear. But of course, nobody pays attention to what anybody says anymore. They just project their own fucking thoughts into it. But whatever. All I fucking 99% of it is just fuck you Westerners. Oh, that's great. That's really gonna help things. What's wrong with all of you?